70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Along with my partner Greg Oaks, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And in motion is Coleman. Throwing right away is Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
319.
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Alert! Round 80!
Allen going to give it to Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. With their fullback trying to get it, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, Great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Justice Hill to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving left. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
This is caught towards the side of the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was. And how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone? You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him, and we are tied.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. On first down, Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Buffalo. In motion, Shakir. Throwing again is Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the section that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Run with Cook. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing is Allen. The sideline, he's got Coleman.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Beyond Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the 4th down conversion. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. To the air is Allen. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. The signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. This is 3rd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. Flushed to his left. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
No, we changed it.
On play action, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Rolling to the left. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
13-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. Hey, middle.
Henry will take it in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Alert!
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
In motion, Shakir.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
You go. What's that?
Allen now on second down. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
What's that?
Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. And in motion is Coleman.
What's that?
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
$3.19.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Allen
conversion.
gonna throw. That's gonna be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
16.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Escaping to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, Jackson forced out wide. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Middle. Look out.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
Throwing now, Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now 2nd and inches.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Coleman.
That's crazy.
And he's
Not even that time. That's the sad part about it.
double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A run with Cook. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. They'll go up now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in
Pretty
regulation.
good. Hey,
I don't
you
think
good, bro.
overtime
You pretty
is
good.
even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
That's just the lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side midfield.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Another try, 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Here is 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Jackson pushed out to his left. And this will be a touchdown.
Let's go!
They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta-have play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And we might be headed to overtime. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. Forced out left. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Set to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Jackson. Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 37 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson moving to his left. He'll take off again.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
On the ground, here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson. On the move left. Trying to do it himself, but this will come up short. They mark him down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark.
Trying to make something happen, but he's going to be taken down behind the line. And they'll turn it over on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from 37, here's second and 3. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing again is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Talk things over before third down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This one to win it in overtime. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout to talk things over before third down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. So a road win here for the Bills. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike.